how to go from a virtual assistant to a media buyer. So some of you guys have been asking me, how can you get paid more as a virtual assistant while doing the same things? So the answer is, it's very unlikely that you're gonna get paid more just by doing the same virtual assistant stuff, because the competition is brutal in the virtual assistant space. There are a lot of VAs who do the same admin and general tasks. And for that reason, if you want to make more money, you have to add more value in the sales and marketing department. Those are the two biggest revenue generating activities of any company. So my recommendation for you, if you want to make more money per month and even increase as you go, one of the best ways is to become either a media buyer or a marketing automation and integration specialist, which we'll discuss in another video. In this video, we're going to discuss how you can go from VA to virtual assistant. And if you stay until the end, I'm going to tell you the exact 3 ways and the exact 3 things you should be doing right now to start up-leveling your skills and finally become a media buyer. Okay, the first thing is obviously learn. Consuming content first. One is in the form of YouTube videos. Stick to 2 or 3 people that you want to follow, that you admire, that you think are great media buyers. Start watching their content. Don't spread yourself too thin. Okay? Be aware that you should be following something recent. Okay? You don't want to be watching videos of media buying that are 4 or 5 years ago, unless they're about principles. Because if they're about tactics change. Okay? Algorithms change. But if they're about principles, you can read books that are from decades ago. So watch videos, read books on advertising, principles on advertising, principles of copywriting, principles of sales, so you know at least how to hook people's attention. Those principles never go away. But if you want to learn tactics, you should start first with learning Facebook ads and Google ads. There are free courses for Google Ads and Facebook ads. Actually, Google has a course, well, the Academy, where you can get certified as Google Ads. The different the different specialties, search, YouTube ads, video ads, shopping ads, etc., as well as Google Analytics. And then for Facebook ads, there is a Facebook ads blueprint, okay, the Facebook ads blueprint. Those 2 are free if you are cash strapped. Now, if you have a little bit more money and you're a VA, but you want to really invest in leveling up your skills, go to udemy.com, okay, udemy.com or Skillshare. There you can find many courses on Facebook ads, on whatever niche you want to do. If you want to specialize in being an e-commerce media buyer or a lead generation media buyer, there are courses on that. Now, if you want to learn Google ads, YouTube ads, TikTok ads, the same. You can go to Udemy or Skillshare and you're going to find many cheap courses. And when I say cheap, I don't mean bad. Like, some of those courses are actually great, just the people who are selling them are pricing them very, very low. And on the other hand, now if you have more budget, you have more cash under your belt, you can buy some of the more expensive courses and masterminds that include access to someone on a one-on-one call or group coaching calls. But those are typically going to be in the 2,000 to 5,000 range. So if you're starting out, I don't recommend those. I recommend starting small. The second thing you want to be doing, is start getting work done, portfolio, case studies. Okay, start getting case studies. So if nobody's trusting you to manage their ad accounts, then please do free work or very, very discounted. Don't charge someone if you don't know what you're doing, obviously. Make it risk-free. If you make it risk-free, then you're gonna get your first 3 to 5 clients very, very easily. You can say something like, hey, Mr. Prospect, I just finished taking a course. I'm gonna be honest, you're gonna be my first client, but I'll do it for free. You only pay if you see results. Otherwise, there's no risk. So if you're successful, obviously, you implement everything you're learning in courses, it goes on well, then you get a case study. Now you should collect those case studies, okay? You should record a Loom video where you're doing the case studies and show what was the problem, what was the before, what was the after, like what happened after you stepped into the business and ran their ads, what type of results did you get. Ideally, you want to blur the ad account ID and the name of the business so nobody else can see, but people can see the results. That way, if you keep that client in the future, you can use that case study to leverage that work and get other clients. Okay? The third thing you should be doing is, if you can, start getting certifications. Okay? Strongly recommend that if you want to go from VA and media buyer, you should start getting certifications. If you have a lot of ad spend managed under your belt or a lot of experience, then most people are going to look at that and they're not going to even ask for certifications. But if you're just starting out, certifications, especially official ones, for example, Facebook has a Blueprint certification, Google has Google certification, Google Ads, Google Display, Google Analytics, Google Video Ads, Google Shopping Ads, etc. So that's gonna prove that you're at least taking the time, taking the energy, putting in the effort to learn everything it takes to become a media buyer. So in a nutshell, the first thing you should be doing, to recap, the 3 things. First one, start learning in the form of consuming content, reading books, watching videos, taking courses. I already told you which ones to get. Second, start getting work, start getting case studies. Third, start getting certifications in that order, okay? In that order. That's my recommendation for you on how you can go from virtual assistant to media buyer. And in the next video, stay tuned and subscribe to my channel, because in the next video, I'm gonna be showing you how you can become a marketing automation specialist, which is similar to the media buyer, but does different things slightly. So stay tuned. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment below to let me know what was your biggest takeaway, or if you have any questions or comments.